guys, it's me, Jenny. I'm just going to word vomit at the camera for a bit because I've got a lot of brain crack and I've been thinking about a lot of things, and I'll be honest, I've turned the camera on like 4 times and got about 3 sentences into a rambling, incoherent jumble and just had to stop because basically I kind of pulled my words into a gibberish pool, and that just happens occasionally. And the thing is, like, I've been thinking a lot of video ideas and things that I'd like to talk about on camera, and for everything that I think would be a good idea to talk about, I'm immediately hindered by a bunch of, like, you know, what if that's too pretentious, or what if that's giving away too much of my personal life, or if that's too, you know, because I only project a certain amount of myself to the camera, what you choose to project has to be very, very specific in certain ways, because there is a sort of, you don't want to contradict the perception of yourself, but you also want to be truthful. And, you know, like Matt, who's one of my internet friends, does a lot of videos on, you know, perception and self-perception and all of those sort of things, and it's very interesting and it's very difficult to actually talk about, and like a lot of the things that kind of I've learnt to do in terms of vlogging have come from the naked truth. It's about being honest, and like I've never actually disobeyed my rule, which is something that I started with right from the get-go, which was never to be anything except myself, and that's who I am. Like, people who met me in real life say that I'm like me because I'm like me. I am this jumbly mess. But I do also, you know, I don't share everything because I've also, one of my other rules was not to share anything that I wouldn't feel confident sharing in real life, and equally I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing with a stranger. So it's kind of complicated, and I've just been thinking a lot about that lately, about trying to come up with video ideas when I haven't really been doing much. And without actually doing stuff, it's hard to make videos because I haven't done much. And then on top of that, like, if I'm making an opinion piece, then that's easy enough, but where do I stroke the line between being honest and being myself and being opinionated to the point where it becomes a unnecessarily argumentative debate? And I'm a very passive person. If I can avoid a argument, I'm going to avoid the argument. And then it becomes into the debate about whether or not I'm, you know, if I do a video on something creative, is it pretentious? And I loathe pretentiousness. It's something that really irks me, is when people are overly pretentious and they try and be artistic, and it just kind of comes off as a kind of an attempt at higher thinking. And like there's very few people that, in fact nobody that I associate with in real life is that sort of person, but sometimes I'm like, oh, they do whatever. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person doing, you know, something really deep thinking to share my inner soul on the camera, because that's just not who I am. It's not who anyone in my family is. We're very, for lack of a better word, dull people. We don't really appeal to higher art in that way. We can appreciate it, but I don't feel like I just don't want to be a pretentious entity. And so, like, when I try and be creative, I'm torn between, you know, how can I be a creative thing and say something without saying it in such a overt or subvertive manner that it's annoying. And yeah, I've just been thinking about a lot about those sort of things, like how do I make videos when I've got so many limitations and so many little rules that I really, really don't want to mess with. And yeah, so videos are coming. This has obviously been a really unusual week, but yeah, hopefully I will keep you guys up to date. Also, I just want to thank you guys, because I realised that, like, for me this is a personal challenge to make vlogs every single day and stick to my schedule, which I'm not good at, but I also just want to thank you guys, especially those of you who watch every single video, which is insane, because I realise it's a commitment for you guys as well. I realise it's a small commitment and you guys genuinely don't have to watch. There is a remove from subscription and there is an unsubscribe button. And you know, you can just not watch a video and that's equal to you. But you know, it is still taking time out of your life to watch my videos, so you know, thankful for your little commitment to this channel, and I will try as I can to keep up with schedule and all those things. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye guys.